as a weekly update. The market's kind of falling a little bit the last few days. I guess we'll go to the market really quick. The SPY is, at one point it was down. I guess that's only 2%, but relatively, it's been going up and up, so any small dip is kind of significant. But yeah, today's Thursday afternoon. This video will go up later tonight, so I'm not sure how the market's gonna close, but we'll just talk about it now. So there's the SPY. What's the Dow doing? Kind of similar. There's definitely some things I want to talk about, like BABA. So right now, BABA, I'm in at 205, so we're down about probably 25%, 20%. When I did buy it up here, I did think it had a big probability of falling to this like 160 level, just because it looks like there's more support here. It does stink that it did fall, but I think this is a time where I might buy a little more down here. It is falling like rapidly, so I don't want to get caught in the fall, but it's at a pretty good value. The big thing again is if this gets delisted and only put on the Hong Kong exchange or something. That's my biggest fear. But this company does make money, and this is like the easiest way for people in America, I guess, to buy this asset, BABA. So I do think BABA has value, especially down here. Like, I thought it had value at 200, but now it dropped another 20%. So like, I think it has even more value. It's just, sitting through that pain. But yeah, I do think there's value here. I did make a video on BABA, and I did mess up though. I did a comparison to Amazon, but this is in like their Yahoo Finance did it in with the Chinese or yuan, whatever the Chinese currency is, and I thought it was US dollars, so different currency. You can't really compare it, but it's still a good company, growing a lot of revenue. So this huge, man, this thing literally fell 50%, more than 50%. In how many days was that? 300 days. Well, so yeah, so CCJ. Actually, we're gonna go back to daily. CCJ is falling. I'm down. I'm down a lot. Wait, I did think it was gonna fall too. Again, it stinks. We were up 25%. Now we're back down. I did actually buy more. I think it was like this week. But yeah, if we see $13, I'll buy more. But until then, I think I'm just gonna chill. Disney had earnings too. They shot up, I guess after or pre-market, but dipped after. We're getting to this like trend line. I would like to buy a little here, but or I guess this line, but I think there's better opportunities to buy. I think we might see some lower prices, especially if the overall market starts falling. KL just does whatever. Lockheed, if we get to that line, I am definitely buying some. I'm down right now, like maybe 8%, but it's fine. Mag, yeah, did take some off the table. I did buy more at this $18 price, so my average cost right now is $18.15, so I am down a little bit. 3M's doing whatever, say Verizon. We're at this trend line. It's looking spicy, but the big one, if the big time Verizon one is a little bit lower. Do see some value there. WBA, if we get back to this 45, I'm definitely buying more. Honestly, anything below like this 55, to me, on a fundamental level, has value. But we'll see, yeah, and Exxon's fallen a lot. All the commodities are dropping. My portfolio's gonna hit. Crude's down 3.5% right now. It's been going down a lot, 20% the last like month or so. What's gold and silver doing? We're at gold. Could not break above 1800 the last 3 days. Silver's fallen a little bit again. That's what I kind of feared. Apple, it was making this like ascending triangle pattern. It did look like it was gonna break, but then it just collapsed. Or it didn't collapse, it just didn't do the move. Wow, AG, if we go in big time frame, AG's falling below. It should hold this line, right? Like, this is a huge macro line. I think we should have a big up move, pull back to retest. test. But I'm not gonna touch that right now. I think it's just too much. I was looking at some like penny stocks too, like BGFV, very small company. But since the pandemic, they were at like $1, so their company's literally up like 6,000%. And man, they had $1 dividend here, like 18 cents, 25. They're making a lot of money. I've been doing some analysis on them. I think I like the company to buy. It's just, I don't really feel like tying any money up into these companies. I'd rather just buy bigger, more stable companies. I just don't feel like gambling. Not gambling, but I don't know. I just don't know something about it. I don't think I should enter. But there does seem to be a lot of value here. Clorox, yeah, just falling kind of in that channel. EMX, JDG. Oh, Google looked like it's slipping a little bit. Oh, Q. I know we talked about it last week. It was making this like channeling pattern. Usually this indicates a down move, which now it is, but there's been plenty of times where this has proved me wrong with these macro trend markets, or like the chart patterns. So, SM Energy, wow, that's surprising actually. Dipping below this really strong support. How far am I down? Like, wow, that's down almost 50%. Volatility. I did read over Smith & Wesson's like quarterly report, and I don't know if anyone even saw that one video, but they sold one of their brands, like American Outdoor, I don't know, something like that, some store they had. So they don't have any ownership in that company anymore. They bought back 10% of their shares last quarter, or last year, whatever. They raised a dividend, they paid back all their debt. Like, they're just making some really great plays. I think this price, to me, like, this is a valuable price to buy it at. I just think we'll see lower prices. So I don't feel like tying any money up if, I got 20% cash right now. I just want to chill. Not do anything stupid, I'm not saying this is like a dumb decision, because I think it's a good company. I think it's got a lot of potential. I'm just saying, it could very easily drop 30% high volatile stock. There's only like 45 million shares. Smaller company. I think a lot of money still tied up in these. Yeah, you see this huge spike. Definitely some more money tied up here. They're hanging on. I don't know. So I think, especially we're getting into September, October, where the market usually, I guess September to December, usually the market does like a little bit more worse, just because people are, I don't actually remember exactly why now that I think about it, but the market does do worse. I know some people are trying to I know in December, there are tax advantages, so if you close out a position before like December or something, depending on when you had it, you can get some tax advantage and rebuy it in January, something like that. There's other there's other reasons why the market goes down September to December, but in general it usually does. Again, I really want to have at least 25% cash on hand at all times. Sorry, 20%. Because if something does happen, again, I look at this market and I'm like, bro, something's got to pull back eventually. It doesn't have to, right? But I would be willing to bet that there would be, so I'm just chilling with some money. I think, there's some good opportunities. I think Smith & Wesson, I think WBA is pretty good. As long as Baba doesn't get delisted, I think this is like the opportunity of, not the opportunity of like a lifetime, but this is an incredible buy opportunity for me. I should probably add more. It's just, again, I don't feel like tying up any of the money. Let's see what's moving today. AA. All the commodities. Oh, Dave & Buster's is down. Oh wow, we've been watching this for a while actually. I forgot about it. I did say if it got back to like $30, I'd probably buy it, but here we are, many months later, back to $30. But wow, Baba's down 6% now. Chill. Let's see what's doing good. Donut. Yeah, I'm so happy I sold Krispy Kreme a while ago. I was like, why am I in this? I just sold like the whatever small amount of shares I had. And it just continued dropping. Netflix is up a lot. see what that does. Cisco, Redfin, Activision, AMD. Oh, everything seems to be moving now. I was watching earlier in the day, things are getting smoked. I guess, yeah, really, either things are getting smoked, like commodities, or it's going up a little bit, or a lot. Oh, uranium's on 3%. Yeah, this thing's getting destroyed. This thing's probably going to like 16. Jeez. Not too good, but it is what it is. ASO was watching for a trade and a buy. This company is just, I think, doing quite well. They're going quite strongly. It's just, I don't want to buy it. I wanted to see this trend line. It just kept going up month after month. Finally had a bad month, and now I wanted to see if it was gonna hold. Because here we had that, perfect candle here. This month, it's not looking too strong. We can still see that wick above, but then you go on the lower time frame. We had this bounce. It's there, and pretty much just falls. So, I do think we'll see some lower prices. If it goes higher, it goes higher, but I don't know. I forgot what my valuation was, market cap wise, for this company. But, I mean, I think it's still enough value. It's just, I think it could be more valuable. Man, JDX. I did buy a little bit more MAG, yeah, like I said, but not KL. I was really tempted to buy more KL. I've been down for so long. This business is good. It's just I had really bad timing. Let me see. Oh, small caps. Oh, I was looking at some other stuff too. ASLE. Oh, what do they do? I forgot what this company does. I think they sell something with, yeah, airplane, like engines and stuff. They do engine repair. It's really like boring business, I think, but they have like no debt. They generate some good money. Very small company though. Very, very small. Atro, what's that here? Just looking at small caps. Oh, SENEA. I was looking at, this is like, it's like a food delivery company. They have like some canned goods as well. Everyone's probably had their products. It's just a very small company. But yeah, they make some decent money. Small cap, but yeah. I just don't know if I see a reason to buy these, but I was just trying to find some small cap companies, so just wanted to see what I would find. Here's DD. Wow, it's down a lot. GameStop. What's GameStop been doing? I haven't looked at that in a while. SGO. What is this? Whatever it is, it's down 20% today, but yesterday it was up like 60. SoFi. Newegg. Just see what's on this list. AMC. Oh, what company did I just want to look at? Uber. Let's see how they're doing. That's a big drop. Oh, this is Unity. This is an Uber. Okay. Yeah, Unity is like another software that like game developers could use to, make games and stuff. Wait, Roblox. Roblox. Said it. Roblox. I typed that, oh, it didn't come up. There we go, Roblox. I guess I'll add this to like the meme list or something. I don't know how profitable this company could be and get, but I don't really want to invest in it. I just wanted to check out the chart, see what's up. Nothing too fancy, in my opinion. eBay had really good earnings today. Oh yeah, we did talk about this. But yeah, pretty big day. I'm gonna just scan it through the list. See, whoa, Freeport Mac-Moran. Down like 20% a week. Whoa. See, these things, these commodity stocks are so volatile. Like, I do like them to invest, but like, you just don't want to be caught in these waves. Oh, that's like a really perfect head and shoulders, like a shoulder, head, shoulder. Yeah, that's going down probably over the next like couple months. Garmin. is actually kind of interesting to me. They generate a lot of free cash flow relative to the market cap. I think, actually I'll pull it up real quick. I'm not going to show you just because I just want to read it off. Where'd it go? So, IBM makes about 12.7 billion each year, and their market cap right now is 126 billion. So if you give that like a 15 P, even if you give it a 10 PE, or sorry, not 10 PE, though, a 10 multiple on the free cash flow average per year, that gives you the market cap today. I mean, 10 free cash flow is like nothing, so you can give it like 15, and that gives almost a 200 billion. Almost a 200 billion market cap. I don't know if I'd give it a 15, but I'm just saying that they make a lot of money. They do have a lot of debt. They have some problems, and I guess they've been having problems. But this company has been, wow, they're almost back at their 2000.com peak. Their price. Yeah, I mean they've been down since 2012, basically. But they've maintained their dividend. I'm kind of curious what their I'm just gonna check something. Payout ratio is. IBM. Let's see. They're a 4.61% yield right now. EPS is 5.92. Then the forward yield is. So I'm gonna do 5.92 divided by 6.56. That's about a 90% payout ratio. So little much. Their PE ratio is about 23 too. So it is a little high. It's one of those things where it actually is at this upper channel. If this like does come back to actually wait a minute, yeah. I want to get rid of that. I don't like that. Is that like here we have a lower high. We did have a higher low here though. That's the one thing that take consideration. Just technical wise, at a huge breakdown. Wow. Boom, boom. But same thing with like 3M. I look at this and I think about like 3M too. Like you got these like channels of just downward movement. I think Clorox too. I'm not saying it has to do what 3M did. I'm just saying that these bigger channels, like, eventually they have the potential to like break out of it. They don't have to, but yeah, I think IBM looks kind of nice for like a dividend play, possibly long term, in hopes that they start making a little bit better decisions, paying back a little bit of the debt, and because yeah, I mean they still have their dividend, but man, the dividend is not looking. Their payout ratio is just a little high. I just want to check their debt to equity. Debt to equity, they have about 60 billion in debt. Oh, they are paying back some debt. Actually, let's go to this thing real quick. We can see here they've been paying back debt for the last. Oh, this is quarterly, but annually 46, 45, 60, 66. Oh, not really, but total debt about 60. Equity, 21. Ooh, that's not that spicy. That's like a 3 debt to equity. Current assets is negative. Current ratio is below 1, 2. Balance sheet does not look too strong. But again, what I do want to show is the free cash flow. 14, almost 15 billion, 11 billion, 11 billion, 12 billion. Like they make money, like a lot of free cash flow, and all this is going to go back into the business. It's just they need some time. I mean, they could definitely mess up, and it's not going to be good. But I'm just saying, if you buy at these cheaper prices when people don't really want the company, it could reap rewards later on. That's if they do good, though. Again, revenue has been steadily decreasing the last few years, though. Operating income also not the best. That is 2020, though. And net income kind of all over the place. yeah, it's just one of those things. I don't think it's amazing, but I think it might have potential. Maybe adding some to my portfolio would be good, but I think there's better options like Walgreens. I think it's just a better buy right now for me and for my portfolio. But yeah, anyway, I think that's all I want to chat about in this video, so hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, let me know. And actually, I forgot we didn't really do any Bitcoin, but it's okay. I don't think too much happened. I guess we'll look at Bitcoin really quick too. Bitcoin kind of making a comeback a little bit. Yeah, not too much happened the last week. Ethereum, yeah, it's gonna look about the same. Oh, it's perfect actually. That shoot above a fall to retest. I'm surprised it didn't pull back here to retest, but this should look like a retest. Hopefully it didn't overshoot and gonna come back, but the dollar index is booming. Alright. Anyway, thanks for watching everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you